Hello and welcome to Hank Games Without Hank. My name is John Green. I'm the manager of the AFC Wimbly Womblys. Today taking on the Crystal Palace. It sounds like a building, but it is in fact a football club. I believe they play in South London. You know who else plays in South London? The Wimbly Womblys. So this is a derby. It's a South London derby. We don't love these guys. They don't love us. It's a complicated relationship. We used to play at their stadium. It kind of ruined the club. There's a lot going on here. Never get foreign owners. That's the summary. They'll always make trouble for you. Anyway, let's see where we are. We're in 7th still. We're 10 points behind Chelsea. Doesn't look like we're going to win the league this year, but we're in 7th. I mean, that's striking distance to 4th. And as we approach the January transfer window and the sort of run into the league, like, I feel like it's been a wonderful first few months in the Premier League. Like, we've had a good time. We thought we were going to, like, struggle with relegation. Instead, we've been good enough to play against the mid-table and lower half of the Premier League clubs really well. We've had some great victories. We've had some pretty attractive draws. I feel like my expectations, at least for our first Premier League season, have been dramatically exceeded. I remember that when I was playing as the Swindon Town Swoodly Poopers and they made it to the Premier League, in that first season, I think we won 3 games and just barely escaped relegation. But these guys, it's because I think they've been ready. They know that Wimbledon, get it! Oh, they know that Wimbledon is a Premier League team. They know that Wimbledon has a history in the Premier League, that they're FA Cup winners, now 2-time FA Cup winners. And I think, like, it's just, you know, it's the right thing. The right thing is happening now. So it's pretty exciting. It's just a question of whether we're going to make that leap to try to be, you know, are we going to be in Europe, like, consistently year after year? Are we going to play Barcelona away? I mean, are we going to play in front of 90,000 people in the greatest stadiums in Europe? Are we going to play Bayern Munich? Maybe. It's just we're going to have to, you know, that's the level that we haven't gotten to, and I don't know if we're ready. But I know we're ready to beat the crap out of Crystal Palace. Meredith, what are we talking about today? Are we doing the John Green, which John Green book quiz am I? I'm going to find out what John Green book I am. I'm very amused by the fact that there are quizzes about my work. Among the many things that I did not really anticipate and cannot effectively internalize is like that apparently there are enough readers of my books that that you can make BuzzFeed quizzes about them. Just me and Disney princesses. Yeah, I feel kind of weird about it in general, and I don't know. I don't know how to deal with it. There is something Veronica Roth once told me, and very correctly, I think, that there's something inherently dehumanizing about fame or the sort of particular kind of celebrity that comes with widespread success as an author. It's a wonderful thing. Like, it's a great blessing, and you know, I'd always hoped that my books would be read broadly, and never even dreamed that they could be read as broadly as they have been in the last few years. But yeah, I think, like, it's impossible. I know, like, for me, like, I don't think of, you know, like, J.K. Rowling as a person. Think of her as like an institution. It reminds me of something Judy Blume said to me once. I'm tired of being an icon. Oh, God, to be Judy Blume. You know, Meredith, I was recently, I'll get to the John Green book quiz, but I was recently at I was doing an interview. People always ask me this because somebody once said, you know, like, whatever. Somebody said, oh, John Green is the 21st century Judy Blume. Oh, God, we almost gave up a goal, but we didn't. Would have been a great embarrassment. And somebody asked me, how does it feel to be the 21st century Judy Blume? And I remember speaking to Judy Blume about this once, and she rightly informed me that she is, of course, the 21st century Judy Blume. Judy Blume is the 21st century Judy Blume, which has given me a great answer to that question. So whenever I am asked that question, I immediately know what to say. Oh, she's like, I'm not dead. Like, I love Judy Blume so much. Oh my God, she's so awesome. She's so awesome. Oh man. Oh man. All right, what are we talking about? All right, let's do this quiz. Let's find out what John Green book I am. I already know what John Green book I am in my heart. I'm the one that's clearly autobiographical, but we'll see if BuzzFeed agrees with me. Choose an abbreviation. I like to use the, you know what one I use the most? INB4. INB4. Oh! Devastation. The other one I use the most is YNWA. You'll Never Walk Alone. Is that on there? Do these people even know who I am? LOL. I use LOL sometimes, but why use LOL when you could raffle? I use OMFG. The two I use are LOL and OMFG. All right, yeah, go with LOL. I love to laugh. Choose a what? Oh, I thought you said something else. I thought you said a word that is like that without the R in the N. And I was like, can I see pictures? Choose a drink. What are my options? Black coffee. I enjoy black coffee. What else? Cocktail. I enjoy cocktails. I'll tell you what, this BuzzFeed quiz, it knows me through and through. Flaming shots? No. Just because I think we both know what happens when I go down the shots road. I love champagne. Water, as you know, I do not understand why people drink water if they have an option to drink literally anything else. I'd rather have a flaming shot than a glass of water. Gosh, champagne, cocktails, or black coffee. I mean, I'm going to go with a cocktail. I enjoy a good cocktail. Like a nice whiskey cocktail, an old-fashioned. All right, what's next? You don't like old-fashions? What? What's not to like? Oh, you just haven't had good whiskey. You've only drank like early times in Southern Comfort. Yeah, it gets better. Choose a TV show. Gosh. Game of Thrones. Sopranos. Scandal. I like Scandal. Is that an option? Parks and Rec. Oh, I love Parks and Rec, though. I'm going to say Scandal. Scandal's a great program. Have you seen it, Meredith? It's really good. It has rejuvenated the whole idea of the soap opera for me. We got a corner kick out of that. Suck it, Palace. They're making their first substitution. That makes me think that I should make all three of mine, but I'm going to hold off for a minute. That's a nice corner from John Green. Who's there? Nobody. Oh, guys, you've got to show some height and courage. Now I'm making substitutions. That's infuriating. Yeah, what I like about Scandal is just it's like exciting, you know? I don't know. You know what I say when I'm watching Scandal that I never say in real life, and I say it all the time? Oh my God. You know what I mean? Like, it makes me actually say, oh my God, out loud, where I'm like, yeah, all right. I'm changing up my entire midfield the way that the pros do. Yeah. Sermon's going to score a goal. It's going to be I was going to say a miracle, but it turns out that word is pronounced differently. All right, let's make these three substitutions. Let's show the boys that we can be. I never have understood why they're always holding up red and yellow, no matter what the colors of the team are. Anyway, what's next? I picked a TV show. Choose a Taylor Swift song. Oh, that's difficult. Is Shake It Off on there? You know what I like about, I think Shake It Off is underrated because it's so simple. But like, Shake It Off is, it brilliantly embraces the idea of, the idea of haters. Like, it has an understanding of like what I call hateria, the land of haters, in a way that so few other songs do, and it's just such a great pop song. I would choose Shake It Off, but it's not an option. I assume Blank Space is an option. Yeah, I mean, I guess Blank Space. I do have, I mean, you know what I love? I love hearing my 5-year-old son sing Boys Only Want Love If It's Torture. That's what I really enjoy about Taylor Swift. But no, I mean, I don't know. I think that 1989 is her best album. So unless there's another 1989 song, I quite like Style too. But don't you think 1989 is her best ever album? Yeah. Okay, we agree. All right. What's next? Where would I love to live? Gosh, I used to like living in Indianapolis before our state government legalized discrimination against LGBT people. And now I find it tremendously embarrassing to live here, and I feel just horrified. So Indianapolis is out. Oh gosh, I don't know. I've always wanted to live on Kauai. Is that an option? The Hawaiian island of Kauai? It seems like a pretty good life out there. Is it all cities? Okay. Is Chicago an option? New York is the only American city. Well, I'll tell you, I like the idea of not living in the United States, but functionally, I'm just such an American. I'm just such like a gross, ugly, really like good service at restaurants American that I can't live in Europe. And then I find the bureaucracy, like, I just don't understand how to navigate other cities in quite the same way that I know how to navigate the U.S. So, like, I can say that I'd want to live in another country, but, like, the truth is that, like, this is the one I know how to live in, and that's of great value to me. So even though I have mixed feelings about New York City, I'm going to say New York. Get there, John Green. You got to show some courage. Oh, 85th minute, and it's worrisome. What's minute? Okay, go. How would my friends describe me? We've already talked about this. Incredibly intelligent. Choose a first date. I like to go to, like Sarah and I's first date was at a museum. That was good. A Gossip Girl character. Blair! 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 Oh, do the robot! Blair! Blair Waldorf! Oh, we're going to win the game against our hated rivals. Suck it, Palace. Wimbledon rule. Oh. He's big, he's tough, he has a ginger puff. Other John Green, other John Green. He's big, he's tough, he has a ginger puff. Other John Green, other John Green. What a ball! Oh! Sorry, what, Meredith? I'm playing a game here. Don't distract me with your quizzes. Makeup trend. Let me see some pictures. Oh, those are all excellent. You know, I am a complete sucker for the dark blue or black nails. Choose a Beyonce. There's no bad Beyonce. I mean, I'm tempted by Sailor Beyonce, but I think Sassy Smart Beyonce is my Beyonce. Come on. Oh, we won the game! Meredith, what John Green book am I? Let it snow! Let it snow. Let it snow! I can't sing. I was trying to sing Let It Go, but I wasn't even close to the tune or the right. I met the people who wrote Let It Go, and I was like, I really love your song. And then I started, oh, look at that. We're making our opponents smell their pits in shame. Anyway, that's not relevant. The point is that we won thanks to Blair Waldorf. Other John Green. We did it. Suck it, Palace. Best wishes.